Hello, everyone. How's it going? Dr. Incompetent here, and let's resume our complete beginner's guide to Stacklands, shall we? And, well, we need some food. Here we go. We're on Moon 3. Let's just pause and take a look at where we're at. So, in the first episode, we completed the first 2 moons, and we are working through some of these initial quests from the welcome category. If we complete one more quest, we will unlock a new booster pack up here. We'll go to the right of Humble Beginnings, and we'll get to find some more cards to progress, make our life easier, and give us some more options. So, first of all, with the game paused, I'm just going to open up this booster. And we got stone. We did it. We got a new pack. Seeking Wisdom is now available. Excellent. Now, why is that available? Because we completed the quest just by opening the pack, which get a second villager right here. So now we have 2 people that can work, which is amazing, but you'll also note that they each require 2 food. So our demands on food have increased. Now I'm going to stack this up. So we have a big stack of berry bushes, and I'm going to show you, you can take this villager and, well, where do we want to work the villager? We want to work them right here, but unfortunately, we can't stack a villager on top of the villager on that pile of berry bushes. So I'm going to break it apart and have this villager work here. Because the first thing you want to do at the beginning of every moon, before you do anything else, is make sure you have enough food. We really only have 2 food because one of them is planted. So I'm just going to unpause it and let us go ahead and get some food. Before we make any decisions, before we even buy any packs. Fantastic. And we also got a quest for having 5 food. So, there you go. Now, we have a new quest. It says, create offspring. Okay. And offspring, amazing, but not something that we can do until we have a house. So let's look at Humble Beginnings. You'll notice now that there's 6 undiscovered cards still. And what I like to do is keep picking from a pack that has cards that I don't know, because there might be ideas that I can learn. This card is more expensive, all right? And a lot of what can contain we already have. So, yes, this is more expensive, and there's 14 undiscovered cards, but right now I kind of want to go here and just keep trying to unlock some more. Now I'm going to get a little bit more food just in case we get another person and need to take care of them at the end. It's always good to have a surplus of food. All right. These berries do not spoil. There we go. So now I'm just going to take 3 stone and I'm going to push backspace and I'm going to sell them. We're going to drag it up here and buy a new pack. 1, 2, 3. And unfortunately we got a bunch of stone and a flint. But we did get a wood. All right. So I'm going to let this villager finish the berry bush really fast. Just don't want to waste any progress. And I'm going to pause it and take him off right here. And we're going to put this berry over here. Now, 2 wood and a villager does nothing for us. I'm going to put this over here. What if I take 2 wood and 2 stone? Does that do anything? No. What about 3 stone? No. I'm trying to just experiment and maybe guess what it would take either to build a house or something else. But I don't have it. So I'm going to go ahead and put this here, and I am going to just have the villager work on the wood for a moment. I'm going to dismiss these notifications. And we did another quest, which is have 10 food, which is great. Remember, you want to get quests to unlock new boosters. Now right here it says complete 4 more quests to unlock this pack. So it's keeping track. So we don't know where the quests are, that we're completing. By the way, you can just like collapse and expand this panel here, but we're doing them. So even if they're hidden quests, we're getting credit for them, and 4 more unlocks this. Now notice that this is flashing red. We actually have 21 cards in play of the 20 that we can have. So what this means is when the moon ends, it will ask us to discard down to 20 cards. So you don't have to do it now. You can exceed this maximum. And unlike eating, you get to choose what cards you get rid of. So you're going to have to sell stuff, basically. And sometimes you have to make really bad choices and get rid of stuff that you didn't want to sell, even if it sells for like 0, just to make space. But right now, we're fine. By the way, also, if memory serves, you do this, you eat first. So we will be eating 4 of these berries, and they will go under this maximum. So we should be okay. I believe that's how that plays out, but we'll find out when we get there. Worst case scenario right now, we just sell a berry or something. All right, let's go ahead and make this stick. All right, we did it. And let's say a wood, a stick, and 2 stone. Does this do anything? No. What if we do that? No. What if I take out, a stone? Now look at this. A stone, wood, and stick is making something. I don't know what it is, but we found a formula for something. And we're just going to let this play out and see if it's anything good for us. It might not be what we want right now, but it's something. Notice how slow it is. All right, we got another berry. And I'm going to tab and go ahead and get a berry over here. We've got so much food. It's okay. I'm going to tab, speed it up. Got a berry, and we made ourselves a shed. So, interesting. I didn't really want to make that, but this helps us. Sheds are amazing. We need a bunch of sheds. So, let me show you this. The shed is a pink card, and buildings are generally this pink color. It's worth 3 money if we want to sell it, but also you see how we can go up to 24 card maximum? It's because of the shed. Sheds let you store more cards. So now we have space for 4 extra. I like to just put these over here. And you can build as many sheds and such as you want, and it will increase your maximum. So now we're over the max. And if you go to ideas, oh, that's interesting. I thought for some reason it used to remember when you made something, the recipe for it. Maybe you have to discover it. Maybe they don't let you do that anymore. You know what? That's actually probably a pretty good design choice if they changed it, because it incentivizes you to buy the booster packs instead of just like, looking up online what the recipes are. Anyway, we know what the recipe was. All right. So we made ourselves another berry bush, but we have 2 villagers that are doing nothing. So whenever I have something like this, I'm going to take 3 berries. And I'm going to... Yeah, I'm going to sell 3 berries. I'm not huge about that, but I'm going to do it because I still want to keep my flint. Here it is. This is what we wanted to spike. So in this Humble Beginnings pack, and this is why I was saying I like to just try to move up and discover as many cards as I can from this pack. Now, if I have all the ideas that are in the pack, then I'm not going to keep going. But here we go. So it's 2 wood, 1 stone, and a villager. Huh. I guess I didn't try 2 wood and a stone, even though I tried 2 wood and 2 stone. So I messed up the formula. And what that does is, first of all, we can sell this. And you see it's memorized for us. What this does is point out the fact that even if you try to build something, if you have more than what the recipe calls for, it will not trigger it. Oh, and we got growth. Okay, a bush with berries in it. We already knew how to do this, but now we have the idea permanently. and we can delete it. And you can see there's only 4 cards left that are undiscovered. I'm going to have one villager work the rock, all right? And I'm going to sell 1 stone and buy another Humble Beginnings. The reason I'm buying Humble Beginnings is I really want to get a tree or wood, either one. And there's 4 cards left. So let's go. 1, oh, offspring. So this is what I was telling you about. We need a house. So you have to have a house, and then you put 2 villagers inside, and over time, you know, the birds and the bees, I don't want to spoil anything for you, but you make a child. And this is how you can just expand your village and have more workers. So this is great. We'll just go ahead and get rid of that. We got another rock, and we got a berry bush. That's not great, but that's fine. I was really hoping for tree. Oh, and we got a booster for new weaponry. I wonder why we got that. It must have been some kind of reward for something. Also, though, it might be because we're getting close to Moon 4. Slingshot? This is actually new. I haven't played in a while. So with 2 sticks and a stone, we can make a combat level 7 weapon. The game might also be telling us that that enemies can spawn, and you need to be able to defend yourself. A magic wand, magic dust, and a stick. Oh, this is all new stuff to me. Cool. And rumor, combat. Some attack types are stronger against others. For example, melee beats magic. Oh, wow. Rumor is a whole new category. So it's like hints about the game. This is really cool. They've added a lot to the game since I've played. Fantastic. All right, so all of this is stored, so we could just sell these, and we get 4 coins. Now, we could go Seeking Wisdom, or we could go Humble Beginnings. By the way, notice how some of the cards that we're discovering in Humble Beginnings actually are cards that are in Seeking Wisdom. So there's only 11 undiscovered cards left. And we could keep going here, and I actually am. I'm going to just buy this. You'll see it kicks back my extra coin, berry bush, rock. Woof. I'm having very hard luck getting wood. And this can happen to you, and it's less than ideal. But that's okay. We're doing fine. In all honesty, there's no real rush here. Okay. All right. Yep, so we feed first before we count cards. So we'll go ahead and eat. Everyone was fed, indeed. And we'll start the new moon. Now I'm going to pause the game. And I am going to go ahead and just plant this berry. Take this over here. We got some flint. So I'll sell 1 flint. And we can buy ourselves a Humble Beginnings pack. And we got, there it is, wood. Yes. Hey, we got a key. So, at least when I played this before, keys were something that I held on to forever, and they didn't really ever do anything for me until you get very specific situations, and I don't even know if there was anything in the game for these. What I would recommend is, they're really good, maybe. If there's an interaction for them, I would just sell it. Now, we have 2 wood. And we know for a house we need 2 wood and a stone. So take 2 wood and a stone and take this villager, and we're going to make a house. And then I'm also going to just go ahead and sell this key and buy a Humble Beginnings pack. I'll unpause it. Wood, rock, wood. Great. Alright, so build a house and create offspring, and then we'll complete the entire welcome category. Go ahead and put this over here. We actually have too much. Berry. But we know, okay, I'm going to finish this berry. Okay, we got a house. House is pink structure, so I kind of put these off to the side. These are permanent. And I'm going to take 2 villagers, and we're going to throw them in the house, and you can see a progress bar because this is offspring. So we're going to unlock a new pack as soon as we complete this, and we'll just let it go. Put the berry over here. We've got plenty of food. And I'm actually going to push tab just to speed it up. And we get reap and sow. And I'm going to pause the game. So now you can see we have 3 different packs we can choose from. All right. And the welcome category is done. Now look, once you complete that welcome kind of tutorial, look how many quests just explode. This is also new to me, so they've really fleshed this game out some more. There's a category called Grand Scheme, Dark Forest, you know, Ways and Means. I mean, just on and on and on and on. And what you can do is actually like build a quarry, for example. You can infer some ideas from this, okay? Which is really cool to kind of like see what you would need to build a smithy or train an archer, like what that would mean. So once you have your villagers get together and make a baby, the baby stays in the house and just kind of matures, and your villagers can actually go out and work, which is very convenient. I'm going to send somebody to the mines right away, and I'm going to have somebody work on this wood. Okay. And now we have stone, wood, and stick. And remember, this makes a shed for us. We're already at our cap, so I'm going to go ahead and make a shed. I was on like super fast mode, which I don't really need to be on right now. We got a coin extra. Let's go ahead and just keep working in the rocks there. Boom, made another shed. And you could stack up your sheds, and now we're at 28 cap. And our food is looking fine. But I'm going to work berry bush anyway. Here we go. Got some more flint. That's great. I'm going to sell this right away. And I'm going to buy another Humble Beginnings. Just try to complete this cycle. Okay, berry bush. There's nothing wrong with moving ahead, by the way. You get way better stuff when you move ahead, better ideas, better... I just kind of like sometimes I'm stubborn and want to be a completionist, but you don't have to do it that way. Let's see. So 2 wood and a stone would make another house if we want it, but you really don't need a house. Right. So a house, for example, is just a place where you can have 2 people get together and make a baby, but you don't need them to have villagers, all right? You can... There's no cap on your villagers based on housing or anything like that. So we don't really need to build that immediately. So I'm going to say, all right, we've got this extra stone. I'm just going to let them keep working. Berry. We're about to have to get to the next moon anyway. Ooh, we got a flint. Sell this. Sell this. And I'm going to go back here. And go 1, 2, 3. Fantastic. This is what I'm talking about. We got some trees. So I can stack these berry bushes together. Like this. Alright. And notice we're actually over the max. I'm going to leave it there so we can see what happens when we get over the max. So we're 2 cards over the max. But before we count, feed villagers. So... 1, baby eats. Everybody ate. Everyone was fed. Baby only eats 1, I believe. Like an Agricola. Okay, so bam, we did it. Yep. And so exactly as I recalled, the baby eats 1 until it's fully developed, and it's a villager. Then it eats 2. That's why it's 5 up here. 5 food is needed. We have 5 food. Good. I'm going to plant another berry. The nice thing about doing this, it's very, very slow, but it's just a way to get berries going, which means that you don't have to have a villager, you know, producing food, which is, you know, worth considering. All right. I'm going to keep going here, and we got a stone. Okay. And good. All right, now that I have enough food, I'm going to move this villager over to trees. Okay. And I'm going to sell these, buy another one of these. All right. We got a rock, put it here. We got a berry bush, put it over here. And we have some wood. Okay. Hey, we got a stick. Now you notice we're getting close to the max again. I mean, honestly, I'm just going to build another shed. I love sheds. It's so nice not to be able to sandbag food to prepare and not have to worry about bumping up against the maximum. I just really personally like sheds. Gonna let the game go a little faster here. Great. And we're going to get back on food. And this, you get on that tree. By the way, sell all this, buy me this. Getting brutalized. It's hard to spike. Some of them are, more rare than others, it feels like. Okay. All right. Now, I'm going to, for the sake of argument, I'm going to skip ahead, and I am going to buy a Seeking Wisdom pack. So this cost 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So what's nice about Seeking Wisdom is that you do get 4 cards for 4 coins. So that's pretty tremendous right there. We also just learned how to make planks. So 3 wood and a villager makes a plank. Okay. And we got the idea for the shed, which we already know. And we can just sell these. Throw the berry bush over here into our huge berry bush stack. There's some more food. Fantastic. So you can make planks. Now, planks are good because you need them for construction, but they also sell for a lot. And we're just going to let this play out here. Good. Now, what I'm actually going to do is have this villager come off the tree and just start making sticks for selling. One more, and we can buy another Seeking Wisdom. There's also the possibility that these 2 undiscovered cards are the same as these, and then we can unlock them faster going this way, and you just want more ideas if you can for progressing in the game. All right, we got 2 coins. So let's take our stack here and go Seeking Wisdom. 1, 2, 3, 4. How about that? We completed a quest for 10 ideas. We're 5 quests away from the next pack. We got a rock, which is industrial. Let me move all this wood together. And we got an idea for a spear. 1 wood and 2 sticks. All right, you definitely want to have this lying around. So 1 wood and 2 sticks. And we got an idea for a lumber camp. This is really good, actually. So you know how I kept trying to do humble beginnings to get trees so I could get wood? Instead of relying on random chance, you can make a lumber camp, all right, which is 3 wood and a stone and a villager, and then you have a site where you can just work like a tree, but it never expires, basically. So I'm going to make it right here. And we'll just go ahead and sell this idea. Stack up our coins, put our stone over here, and unpause it. The baby's almost there. Good thing is we have plenty of food. I like to keep people on food forever, just so I don't have to stress about it. All right, time to feed. And we fed everybody, and we are under the cap by 3. Got another berry bush there. Oh, I think I misspoke before. Yeah, soil and berry doesn't make berry, it makes berry bush, which you do have to have a person working on it, but it's like the berry bush is several pieces of food, and there's nothing worse, this is why I keep doing this, than, again, trying to go humble beginnings and, like, get a berry bush. If you don't get a berry bush, then you have no food. So this is a way to just, like, constantly be able to have food coming in. So I'm going to keep working this to ensure that we get enough berries. Ding. Fantastic. We did. And here we go. Lumber camp. So an unlimited source of wood. 5 coins. All right. So at the lumber camp, I can actually, unlike, the shed, which you really can't do anything with people. The house is just for making more people. The lumber camp you can work. I like to put it over here, with the tree. And you can work this and it just will give you wood forever. It's great. Okay, now we have plenty of food. This baby's almost ready. I'm going to just push tab, go a little faster here. Now look at this, build a farm. So construction is very exciting. Have 3 houses. Okay, so apparently for the quest itself, they want you to have more houses. And it's worth doing that. It's worth doing all of these. Just great goals to go for. All right, I'm going to go ahead and slide this food over here. Okay. So, in this case, I'm actually going to just have my villager do this, and we got a new villager. And I'm just going to build another house and go like this. We got a stick. Could sell the stick and all this and buy another seeking wisdom. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Look at this. We got an idea for a garden. 1 soil, 2 stone, and 2 wood. Okay. Helps you grow food. And a brick is 3 stone and a villager, like the plank. Okay. Berry bushes over here. All right. Put all these berries together. And let's just work the tree. Great. Got another house. Stack them up. Now this villager is doing nothing. So I'm going to have this villager here and this here. All right. So we're working the lumber camp. We're going to make a stick. We got plenty of food. We have 2 houses, 3 sheds, almost to Moon 7. Now, obviously, as you can see, you can kind of guess what you're going to get in each booster pack. So Reap and Sow is going to give you stuff that will help you, farm, reap and sow. But not only that, but it's kind of a lot of that. Seeking Wisdom is going to primarily give you ideas. All right, and you can look at these and you'll learn as you go, but some of them are really, really important to buy even later in the game just because of the variety of options that they give you for the resource type that you might be trying to find. So I'm just going to unpause it and zoom out, and we got that stick. Beautiful. This villager is doing nothing, so immediately I'm going to throw them on that rock. And we have some wood. Now, let's go back to ideas, and let's go into, I'm just clearing some stuff. Military, wood, and 2 sticks is a spear. So I kind of want to make one of those. I'm fine with it. Gonna just let it go here. And bam. We have a stone. So a wood and 2 sticks will make us what we want. We can wait for this lumber camp to go, but I can also sell this stone and just buy a pack here. And I'm not going to open this because we're close to the cap. We're going to eat everything, but it's good to know. All right. Bam. And it's end of Moon 6, time to feed everybody up. Crunch, crunch, eating berries. Good to go. Everyone was fed, and so we can start Moon 7. Gonna just pause it. Now we've got 2 wood and a stick. This will make a spear all by itself. All right, we can open this up, and we got an idea for a campfire. Here's what I'm talking about. A stick and a flint will make a campfire. That's why I was saving that flint for all that time. We got a stone. We got an idea for a quarry. Okay, so 3 stones and a wood will make the lumber camp of stone, a quarry, so we don't have to worry about getting rocks necessarily. Now, these are, of course, slower, but they're permanent. And we got a berry bush, which we can stack over here. So great, sell this, put the coins together. Okay, so all we need to do for the campfire is put a stick with this flint, and we're good to go. And I think we're doing great. Got another berry bush. We clearly have enough food. So that's not the problem. Once I get, enough food, I really feel like I can start experimenting and being more aggressive and trying different things. We got another piece of flint, which is terrific. We can actually just sell this right away, get a Seeking Wisdom pack for ourselves. And, oh, I didn't actually have all of my coins together. So that's interesting. You can actually just do this piecemeal. That's a new feature as well. So you can just kind of, put money up there as you work toward it. And then there we go. We've got our pack. So at this point, I have this free villager. What do I want to do with them? Well, I could probably actually the best play would be to just take this. Oh, we got a bunny. So the bunny is a fluffy poop machine, and this is an example of a animal. Now, some animals you can domesticate in this game. You can build like pastures for cows and things like that. But this bunny is normally just going to hop around on its own and make poop. But it does have a 10% chance to frenzy itself, which would be less than ideal for us fighting because it has a combat level of 8. And our villagers, they can beat it on their own. Once they get this spear, they'll be stronger. But this is normally not going to become hostile. It makes poop, which is good for fertilizing. But also, you can kill it and get food, which, you probably want to do. So, everyone, this is a good place to end this next episode of our beginner's guide to Stacklands. You can see it spreading out, and it's a balancing act, this game. What you're trying to do is just make sure you always are providing enough food, and then explore and have fun, but never go over your skis and get more villagers than you have food. Always make sure that's your top priority, and if you're starting to run up against boundaries, well, then build more sheds. Maybe, I'm going to take these 2 villagers, for example, and throw them in the house so that we can get some more people to do more things. And then start trying to unlock all the cards in the packs, move up this tree, complete quests to get more packs. I hope you're all finding this series to be useful. Thank you so much for watching. Take care.